I struggle with asking you this question because I have a friend who is recovering right now, but I think to get a clear picture, what were you using and how accessible were those things?
Oh, I mean, obviously, alcohol was like numero uno in my world, but cocaine definitely came into the picture for quite some time. Xanax came in for quite some
Mm.
time. In the addict's mind, when you're drinking heavily and you're getting drunk, you think by doing cocaine that you're actually going to be sobering up, when
Wow.
in reality you're just getting more and more messed up. Just because you feel alert doesn't mean you are.
Right.
And I mean, literally for the better part of about 2 years, I didn't even see the sunlight. Um, you know, I would be going to bed when the sun was rising, waking up when the sun was down. That was my regular
So this
routine.
was just the cycle.
You
How
know,
were you able to perform? I mean, you guys give such high energy performances. You are touring a different city every day at the height of this. How were
yeah.
you functioning?
That's the weird part is that for, the longest time I was able to kind of balance and maintain, but like I said, previously, it worked until it didn't.
Mm,
It came to a head the first time around on the Black and Blue tour
yeah.
when I started actually drinking on stage. Hiding Jack Daniels in red solo cups for the last 3 songs of our show. And even though I knew in the back of my mind, okay, wow, dude, you've really come to this lowest of low. You're drinking on stage. I still didn't want to, tell anyone. I was trying to keep it a secret. But obviously, at that point, my bandmates started to really catch on. My family was,
Yeah.
catching on, and people were starting to actually see a change in me physically.
Yeah, because you can hide
So
it, but so long. I know you also
yeah.
overdosed, and for many
Mhm.
people that would be clearly the low. But in People magazine, it
You would think.
you would think an overdose would be the low. But what you revealed in People magazine again is why I applaud your courage, because you said that you've had many bottoms, but 11 months ago, less than a year ago, you finally hit rock bottom. You went off to Las Vegas and found yourself in a spiral again, to your
Yep.
point that you get off the plane and here you are, you have this beautiful family, your wife, and you're mapping out how to get high again and how to
Oh yeah.
drink again.
Yeah, I mean, that
Mm.
was that was unfortunately how I would approach leaving home is always, how am I going to get away with this? What can I do differently this time that nobody will be able to pick up on? And, before I even left my driveway, I had already mapped out where I was going to go, what bar I was
Wow.
going to, who I was going to call, thinking that, it's only one night. I'll
Yeah.
sober up before I come home. And, I came home reeking of alcohol. My wife and I were, arguing for a brief period of time. But what really threw me down, and like literally threw me down emotionally, was my youngest daughter, Lyric, is the one that said to me, you don't smell like my daddy. And that was it. I
Yeah.
mean, there doesn't get a lower bottom in my world than your own child telling you that you don't smell like
Right.
their dad.